Hey, this is Silicus working on my Raven 3 case. Going to show you how to put in the power supply. It's kind of a different feature about this case is that you can put the power supply in the front, and it's mounted sideways and not actually to the back of the case itself. Anyway, so as you can see right here, this is the actual internals of the case. The power supply that connects to it is actually connected to the case itself and feeds all the way down through here, down to the back, underneath. You then put your power supply cable underneath your actual case itself. So I've got a Kingwin power supply, the 1000 watt. This is the laser series. I particularly like these. It's nice that it actually changes between blue, white, and off as far as fan LEDs. It's modular. It still has all these cables connected to it, but they're generally the cables that you're going to use anyway, such as an 8-pin, a couple of 6-pins, and obviously your 2024 pin. Also got an extra 6-pin just to show you how they plug in if you're curious. If you'd like, I'll be more than happy to talk a little bit more in detail about this power supply later. Anyway, it clicks in. Yay, nice. Anyway, now how to put it back in. So you go from the opposite side, face the fan of the power supply down, so that way it blows out through this nice little gap here. You're going to feed it through. And it will slide all the way back in. And when it rests in like that, you can take your screws and we'll get them centered. Quickly get them all in. Let's put 2 in for now so we get it anchored at least, and then I'll do the others later. Okay, then you're going to take this, I'm going to plug it in. It's going to feed through. Now the way the case works is that this will barely be pushing up against it. Should be just enough room to get it through. And then on the underside, you can see there's a power supply connection. Let's see if we can get it into view underneath there. As you can see, it's right underneath here. And what we'll do, we'll feed it through. And it plugs in like that. So now it's actually plugged into the bottom side of the case. You run it out underneath it, just like so. And there it is. Now you've got it plugged in. You feed all your cables around to the back side. Now there's not that much clearance, so whenever you plug them in, make sure that you've got enough room to arc it back around so you can feed it through, just like so. Anyway, once again, this is Silicus working on the Raven 3. If you got any questions or would like me to cover something more in detail, send me some comments. Take care.